Welcome to the More Than Just Dumbbells podcast. I'm Jason Lindsay.
I'm Kitty Truex. This is the More Than Just Dumbbells podcast.
It is.
Sponsored by Power Block.
We're delighted that you chose YouTube or Apple or Spotify or whatever. And Kitty, let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite country singer?
No.
You don't like any of them, do you? No songs, nothing. You don't even do a song. No.
Not really.
You get requests? I
mean, Dusty Springfield, but that's Son of a Preacher. That's not really country, is it?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Maybe Reba McEntire, because I can kill her range. And Winona's pretty good, too.
So you know,
now that I'm thinking
you know
about
some
it.
of their songs.
I know, yeah.
But you, in general, you don't own like...
I would not seek out to listen to a country album.
You don't own any Garth Brooks album.
I do not. And the Thunder Rolls.
Yeah. Do you... You're familiar with some of his songs?
Sure.
Do you like any of them?
You know, of course, there's the Friends in Low Places.
Yeah. So
very good karaoke song, by the way.
I'm
the
guessing
whole bar sings it. It's amazing.
Because you were a karaoke DJ
or KJ,
and that was a popular song. Every night it was at least once. The reason I bring it up is that I don't have them in front of me, but I went to college in the fall of 91. I graduated high school in June of 91, and in that September of 91, there's like 5 seminal albums that came out all within like 30 days. Metallica and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden.
Oh, alternative. Keep talking.
And,
I love it.
And there's, what else is on that list? Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 from Guns N' Roses. There's this little meme that went on Facebook, and there's like 5 albums. I just named them all. I might have missed one. But what's not on there, which came out at the same time, could actually fit into the category, and it's not a country. That's not where I'm going. It's the Cult Ceremony. And I think that's so. Are you familiar with that band?
Not really.
Dan, are you?
Not
I'm
hugely.
not. No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it didn't sell that many albums. But I think that one of Garth Brooks's most I don't know the names of his albums. I think also came out
at that same time.
I think so.
Fall of 91.
Yeah.
Very big time for albums. Apparently.
So my point on that is I come from a small town. I went to a kind of a rural Mankato. It's not a big city.
Yeah.
And so
it's a party city.
I'm trying to listen to Soundgarden. I'm trying to listen to Guns N' Roses, and then people are playing I Got
Country.
Friends in Low Places and Thunder Rolls, and I think he's a great person, but I wouldn't go see his
You
band.
wouldn't go see Garth Brooks? Or what was his Chris what was
Cornell?
his No, son of a bee sting. He had an alter ego.
Yeah, Chris
Style or something like that.
Yeah, it'll come to me before the end of the podcast.
If you know the answer, let us know. Podcast
but I'm a bad example because I don't like going to a lot of concerts, as you probably figured out. Live.
Yeah, I have.
Well, it's loud. You can't have a conversation. If you don't like the song, what do you do? I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, man.
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
Boom. Yeah. There is a documentary.
Good one.
It was on Netflix. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it, on Garth Brooks. Yeah.
Dig it.
Wonderful. I mean, I think you'd like
Good Human?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's another, because I think if I recommend music documentaries
would
to
I
you.
watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
Okay. Then you should watch the one for sure that's on there, because maybe, you know how things come and go off Netflix. So I don't know if you can find Garth Brooks.
I dig it.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, really? That one too, eh?
That.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boom.
Hey.
What's our topic today?
Rock and roll. Fast food and how not to eat it. I wish rock and roll was our topic.
Wait, how not to?
How not to eat it.
Why don't we do a podcast on Prince versus Freddie Mercury? Why don't we do that?
Yeah, let's.
So
let's put them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. No, but really, what our topic is, you and I were discussing. If you're going to go to a fast food restaurant, what should you be aware of? Because the convenience is king for a lot of people. What should you be aware of, and maybe what should you be ordering to stay on track more than what you think you may order? For example, salads and things like that we were talking about. Yeah. So that's our topic for the day.
I like it.
Yeah.
And
Gabriel does too.
In doing research on this, let me say this.
Ooh.
Before I went to the Google and poked around and
the Google machine.
I'd read the Eat This Not That type of articles.
Yeah. I used to have all those books.
My advice would have said, like, if you asked me 3 days ago, hey Jason, or anybody asked me, hey Jason, what's your advice if I have to eat fast food? And I was in the elevator and I had to give a quick answer, I would say, well, don't get anything fried.
Okay. Yep, I'd go with that.
And don't get any fried. Don't obviously don't drink soda. So let's just get that out of the way, right?
Sure. No carbonated beverages.
And then I would say eliminate as many sauces as possible.
Yep, condiments out the door.
And if you did that, I think you're going to be good most of the time. But we're not going to stop there.
Yeah, I got a lot more than that now.
I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to go into a little bit more because what I found was like the popular restaurants that are everywhere because our listeners are all over the globe.
Absolutely.
Well, mainly the United States. So I don't know what they have over in.
I bet there's some globetrotters.
No,
out
I know,
there.
but we're not going to be able to help people that live in New Zealand. I don't know what they. Although they probably have McDonald's everywhere. So
that is a truth.
Where do you want to start?
Well, instead of doing like specific, where if you went specific, I went like pizza, chicken, tacos, something that you can kind of be aware of. For example, if you go to Taco Bell and then all of a sudden there's a Taco John's or whatever, I'm saying I'm being a bit more broad. So you can go more specific. I'll be more broad. But to start out with, if we are doing fast food at all, I want to mention right off the bat, instead of going to a fast food restaurant, how about going to a Quick Trip or a Holiday or something like that?
I don't know.
And grabbing...
Okay, keep going.
Grabbing pickles or nuts or cheese sticks or...
Because I was going to say, because Quick Trip
no.
sells some stuff.
Heck no. That's not what I'm talking about.
All right.
Cottage cheese yogurt, things like those, where are just as convenient, just as quick in and out, but much better for you. So that's where I switched mine.
Yes, back when I was a healthier individual, and I aim to be there again someday, I hope.
Good luck, brother. I'm pulling for you.
But when I was more maybe young and vain, that's probably what it was.
You're so vain.
I would do I get a cottage cheese and then like some deli ham or something, right?
Sure.
Now I know I'm getting salt and processed, but I'm not getting fried food.
Yeah.
I'm getting protein, I'm getting stuff, and I can weather that storm in my...
And that, of course, was my caveat.
Yeah.
Of course, it's processed AF.
Yeah.
Yet it's going to be better than your trans fatty, oily, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So, okay. I like that. That's awesome. So
I just wanted to roll out with
Go to Quick Trip, go to Holiday, go to SA, go to Super America.
Dried fruit, protein bars.
What? Speedway? No.
Sure. Speedway. Well,
but if you're down in the South, you've got AM, PM, you've got...
Are there still come and goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got Quick Trip in Arizona that's spelled different with QU.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So...
any gas station convenience store of sorts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Get the cottage cheese, get the deli meat, get
maybe
the
not
nuts,
deli meat.
Get the nuts.
Well, maybe not deli meat. That's a lot of
nitrates. What about like Quick Trip? They have the hard-boiled eggs. That's a good choice.
That's another one I have on pickles. They do like Snap Dilly Bites or whatever.
Okay.
I love those. Also, they have yogurt bites. I mean, you go to the refrigerator section and there's tons of grab and go, more convenient carrots and celery with dip.
The grab and go options is way better than
1000%.
going to get the burger with the
exactly.
Or whatever. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Boom. But if you were to go to the burger or the chicken or the taco spot, what would be kind of some rules of thumb that you would try to follow as you're looking at that menu?
Well, if they got something called a junior hamburger like Wendy's, probably get that.
Yep.
So
get on the kids menu.
Yeah.
Yep. Smaller sizes.
It's here's the deal.
Small size meal.
If you get a value meal, including a soda with sugar, like a non-diet,
tell me.
Then that's how you become obese, and that's how you become fat in this country. Is you get that? That's 1,200 calories or
salt
more,
and sugar.
right?
I mean,
like that's a meal where the typical person, a female male that weighs around 150. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
You need 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day, right? Something like that.
Maintain or to build?
No, to maintain.
Okay.
And that number 2 with Coke at McDonald's is 1,100 or 1,200 if you get sugar Coke. So you're already
everything else.
You're 70% of the way there with your one meal, and then So that's my point: is that start with doing the diet and eliminating the fries.
There you go.
If you
diets, I wouldn't go diet soda either.
So here's the deal: at McDonald's, I have something here for McDonald's.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but it was a lot of breakfast stuff. Breakfast stuff's actually not bad.
Egg McMuffins aren't too bad.
No. If you then Chick-fil-A's got an egg white
Chick-fil-A?
An egg white grilled breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
That's like $2.90.
Talk to me.
So you can get decent breakfast stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Including even at Quick Trip. Those are typically under 400 calories, which isn't a bad breakfast. This is mainly for
protein.
that. This is mainly for that lunch. So McDonald's, I didn't have a lot of advice. I would just say avoid McDonald's for anything but breakfast.
Avoid McDonald's.
But at Chick-fil-A, you can get the grilled chicken, no sauce. Not a bad choice.
Saw that as well.
Yep.
Any chicken place, get with the grilled.
Panera's got an avocado egg white, and this is also a breakfast sandwich, but I've never tried it. Have you tried the avocado egg white and something else breakfast sandwich?
It sounds good. I kind of want to now.
Yeah. And Chipotle.
Oh, I love Chipotle.
Another popular place.
So good.
If you get, and I know some people listening are going to go, I can't do it. I've tried it because I have friends that are vegan that have kids.
So free test?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
They don't suck.
It's not bad. And it's actually, I think, pretty good. It's a nice change. Get the bowl so you don't have the shell.
Yeah.
And you get black beans, cauliflower rice, salsa, and lettuce. It's 350 calories. That's with black beans, cauliflower rice. I'd probably do the brown rice, so maybe it's a little more.
Okay.
But 400 or 500 calories.
That doesn't suck.
And it's a nice big bowl.
And they load it too. And then get your veggies.
I'm telling you, Chipotle.
Avoid the queso.
Chipotle done right is not a bad option.
Sour cream cheese, kind of avoid that stuff's high fat.
And so I like to cut some corners. I say light cheese.
Okay.
And I just douse a little bit on there.
And
I think that's okay.
for limes for a little extra. I always ask them.
Limes are great.
So instead of like a dressing, because they have a dressing and everything too, or instead of the sour cream, I'll get limes and have that be my dressing, so to speak.
I don't know. I mean, this isn't not that hard to come up with on your own. So I don't want to think. I'm not mansplaining, but I don't think some people quite think about this.
Yeah.
Bring your own water into these. I do it all the time.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
I bring my own bottle of water or whatever you got for a reciprocal for water. That way you don't have the temptation. Because then what happens? You go to these places. You're like, I'm not going to get soda.
I want an aqua fresca.
But I'm going to get diet soda. And there's research out there to suggest diet soda is probably not a good option.
Oh no.
Right? Ugh. And if you're like, well, I know that I don't want the aspartame and all that. Well, then you get the Snapple that's 400 calories. Bad.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, man.
Bring your water.
Or just ask them for a little cup. They have the little plastic cups too.
Sure.
Low fat, high protein and fiber. If you're looking at it, 500 calories or less. Yeah. Low fat, high protein and fiber if possible. So your beans, your meats, things along those lines. Although I was looking at sub sandwich spots, right? We were talking about Jimmy John's. We're talking about Subway. Do you eat tuna salad?
No.
I
don't eat mayonnaise.
Well, okay. So you don't eat mayonnaise.
Never.
But instead of the meats, because yes, the meats are protein, but they're so packed full of salt and processed nitrates and all that crap, I actually saw a recommendation is to go with the tuna salad option. Tuna salad with tons of veggies on it.
If you can eat it.
And Jimmy John's Unwich does not suck.
Other than the Unwich, find me something it's processed meat and bread. It's terrible for you.
Subway too, other than the salads.
Yeah, Subway. Hang on, I've got Subway on the list.
I bet you do.
Oven roasted chicken is a darn good choice, and they have avocado now, and it's quite honestly, between you and me, and now between everybody listening, it's kind of how I get my vegetables. About once or twice a week, because I'm not a huge I'm a fresh
food guy. You with the Subway?
I eat green peppers at home a lot, which was good.
Ooh,
we'll get that. But yeah, I get that loaded up with the green peppers and the cucumbers, the oven roasted chicken breast.
There you go, bro.
That's pretty much your only really good choice at Subway.
I agree. They took away the club, which I'm glad they did because I used to get that all the time.
The Subway Club?
So here's the thing. Yeah. Now, and I want to see if anyone listening does this too. When you go as a child into a place with your parents, you pay attention to what they're ordering. Do you copy what they're ordering? Because I did that my whole life. Like my mom got the club, I got the club. Just because my mom got the club. And then all of a sudden one day you're like, wait a minute. I don't have to get the club anymore. So we go with the oven roasted chicken. Did you do that when you were younger?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
All right.
But I know that I'm with my nephews a lot, like especially the one playing golf, and then we'll hit this town has a dairy, the Subway closed.
Yeah.
It's only 2,000 people in the town. They made it for years. There's a Dairy Queen.
Really? They closed down, huh?
There's a Dairy Queen and a Casey's.
Oh, sure.
Not great
General
options
store?
for food.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
This is during the day. Like at night, there's restaurants open. But so we go to Dairy Queen, and he doesn't know anything. He's a kid. He's 14. And I'm like, no, you're not getting that. That's way too much. It's way too crappy. But it's like the big no.
Yeah, the big no. Yeah, no.
And and he's overweight. So if he wasn't, I might go, hey, whatever.
Chicken fingers at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, they probably have chicken fingers at Dairy Queen. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of Starbucks stuff was on this list of things to eat. But who's eating at Starbucks? Here we go. Subway's tuna salad. So maybe the tuna salad sub might be another option to the oven roasted chicken.
There you go. Pizza. How about if you were to go to get pizza? How could you make pizza more healthy, Mr. Pizza Guy?
I'll tell you.
Sure.
And you can tell me and this is all I know, so I'm not pretending I'm the expert on it, but you got to go thin crust, 100%, and you go light cheese, you go extra sauce. I know there's some sugar in the sauce, but it's better. It's lower calories than cheese.
Okay.
I like sauce, so maybe if that's not, but I go extra sauce, light cheese. I hardly put any cheese on.
Oh, wow.
And then green peppers. And
I would just load it with veggies.
Well,
onions, mushrooms.
And you should. The problem is I'm a picky eater.
No olives though.
I know olives add calories, but they're not bad for you if you go light.
They're good fat.
I load it with green peppers because I'm not a big mushroom guy and I'm not an onion guy.
I can't do green peppers, man.
Love green peppers.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I love green peppers, but they make me burp.
Yeah.
I've just noticed that ever since I was young.
Yeah.
So that's why we have no green peppers for our pepper episode.
They make me fart. But everything does.
Whoa!
So that's fine. No, I love green peppers.
Sure. Well, I love peppers in general. How about a burger spot? What would I get at a burger spot?
No fries.
No fries. Mm-hmm. Light on the condiments, if at all.
Just you don't need sauce on a juicy burger. If you get a butter burger, the Dan, Wisconsin guy. If you get a Culver's butter burger, it's only 390 calories if you get like the original
just
burger.
Plain?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, so get a burger.
Well, I take the top of the bun off and then I just fold it and eat it kind of like a taco instead.
So you just have half a bun?
Yeah. Half the bottom of the bun. So pizza, chicken. You were talking about chicken. Yep. The grilled options. No breaded, no fried. More grilled or roasted options. That's what I'm hearing for chicken.
Yes.
Tacos? You said burrito bowl.
Well, tacos. I'm not gonna pretend to know. I would guess without knowing anything about it. Let me back up. I would say probably soft shell over hard shell. I'm guessing. And then the taco sauce doesn't have a lot of calories, so I think you're fine with that.
I would do taco sauce.
Yeah.
I would skip the supreme.
No sour cream.
With no sour cream. Light cheese if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Grilled steak or grilled chicken soft taco.
Yeah.
Yep.
I dig it.
Or like, for example, Taco Bell has a fresco or whatever where they have put like pico de gallo on it.
How about a Fresca?
Fresca? Oh, I used to drink Fresca. Holy moly. Isn't it like grapefruit?
I don't know.
Flavored? Fresca.
I don't like grapefruit.
Ugh. Avoid the cheese, sour cream. Sometimes rice and beans can be good, but avoiding the white rice, like you mentioned in Chipotle as well. And then just watching that salt and sugar intake because that's exactly what fast food is overabundance of salt and sugar. Which is why it lights
sugar.
up that freaking reward center in our brain and gives you a shot of dopamine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, drinking pop lights up the exact same part in the brain as...
Where's Kitty from?
Yeah, pop. Pop, Minnesota. Yeah. No, we don't say soda because Minnesota is in the name of our freaking state.
Is that why?
Yeah, that's why. Sure. Yeah, dear. Anyway, but it does. When you drink soda, it lights up the same part of the brain as cocaine.
Really?
Yep. Addictive.
Well... Speaking from experience, I'm not sure. I'm kidding. So I've
never done that. Never been there.
And I know it's easier said than done, but it is something that I just think people like. I wonder, like this. We're not giving you a reason. Okay, now I'm going to eat fast food all the time.
Bingo.
This is
Yahtzee.
I don't even know if we started the podcast saying this, but this is when you have to. And I'll let you guys define what have to means in your day-to-day life, because a lot of things just come down to preparation. It's come from somebody who hates to do the preparing. So I do find myself choosing those options. I eat Chipotle probably 4 times a week.
Cool.
But I eat the burrito bowl.
But you do it.
And I don't eat chips and salsa with it very often.
In a responsible way.
It's about 700 calories.
Okay.
My bowl. Yeah, it's not 400, but I need more than that to maintain.
I dig it. To maintain your frame? Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm rooting for you.
Whatever.
So the disclaimer is don't use these as an excuse to go to these places.
Yeah, right.
Just be aware of when you have to.
Yeah.
And I loosely have to.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think you ever have to necessarily.
Yeah.
But I used to be one of those people who said that too. Convenience is king for me, and I just have to grab something on the way, and it's because of lack of frackin' preparation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's lack of want to.
Lack of discipline.
It's lack of accountability in yourself and lack of doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. And I'm speaking from experience, kind of yelling at myself a little bit right now.
Are we leaving out any big ones out there? And, just stay away from McDonald's except for maybe breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we got the Chick-fil-A, the Chipotle. Panera's got some options. I don't know about other than breakfast. But I like the quick, but you're always going past the convenience store, and almost every convenience store.
Or even Walgreens, for cripe's sake.
Almost,
CVS.
Yeah.
You could go to a convenience store.
Almost every single one of those things we just mentioned has like the hard-boiled egg
eggs, pickles,
and the
nuts,
grab-and-go nuts type
dried
thing.
Dried fruit, carrot, celery.
But I do think it's important for people to know that I wouldn't go just get too hard. If your lunch, you got to eat. You got to get.
You got to eat.
You got to have 500, whatever that is, 500-600 calories, depending on the person.
Yes.
But you can't just say, I'm going to have 100-calorie, because what's going to happen is you're going to overeat for dinner if you eat a 100-calorie lunch.
You'll hit starvation mode and just pack on the fat anyway.
Yeah, and then you'll get ravenous and eat a whole cake.
Bingo.
I don't.
Yeah, because I don't know what that feels like.
I'm not speaking from experience.
Not at all. No. What's your favorite kind of cake?
Cheesecake.
I love this question.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
100%.
How about you, Bun?
Angel food.
Oh, really? Yeah. What do you have on your angel food cake?
Strawberries.
Nice. Good for you, bro.
Cream.
Good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Real healthy.
So mine is rarely ever said. My favorite cake is yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Very rarely do you see that cake anywhere. I can never buy yellow cake.
I grew up on that cake, though.
I love that. I call it ghetto fab cake.
Yeah,
because
that
the
fits
yellow
for how I
cake
grew up.
was always on discount at like dollar store.
You could probably get
no one buys that.
I bet you could get it at Hy-Vee in Owatonna or Austin.
Well, I'm sure you could, but either way,
yeah.
Yellow cake with chocolate frosting. So, call me a rebel. But that's what I grew up with.
Yeah. Well, now I can eat pretty much any birthday cake. That's all.
Confetti?
Yeah.
Confetti fan?
I don't even know what that is.
Confetti.
I thought you were. I don't even know what you're saying now.
I was making fun of myself, Jay.
Oh. Why do that when I'm here?
Oh, touche, Jay. Thank you.
Are we gonna wrap this up? I got my story.
Oh, we do.
Oh, really?
I was gonna thank people for being here, listening, subscribing, being a part of our squad.
Well, you can do that.
Why don't you go ahead? My story.
So check this one out. This one's pretty.
I sure would.
This one's pretty fun. Well, I don't know if fun's the word.
Name, place.
Well, let's tell everybody what these come from. The etiology of my story.
So if you've had a benefit or if you have power blocks and they've created a change in your life at all, it doesn't have to be massive transformation or anything. If they've made your life easier and more convenient, let us know about it at mystory@powerblock.com.
Word. I needed to lose over 50 pounds. I was in pretty rough shape, too ashamed to go to a gym, and too small a budget to hire the kind of personal trainer who will come to me. I went online looking for exercise equipment. On the advice of a friend, I found Power Blocks. I found a workout, looked at the videos on the Power Block website for some instruction, and off I went in search of a Power Block body, LOL. Well, I don't know if I found one, but I did lose 60 pounds within 1 year without having to pay a trainer or pay for a gym membership. Thanks for making a great product. Larry from Salt Lake City. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Snaps, Larry.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Great story.
All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for having me, Kitty.
Absolutely, Jason. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, peace out.